Hi guys, it's Mel with One Woman and Two Acres. Guess what time it is? It's tea time. So run and get your tea. Pause the video first, of course, and join me for tea time. All right, I have my clipboard ready. Oh, I'm going to stop a minute. I've been running around like crazy. Well, as most of you know, I did get that job and I love it. It's been 1 week and yeah, it has been fun. It's been wonderful. Meeting after meeting but it's been, I'm learning a lot and learning the people and all this stuff. But let's go over everything that's been happening. Okay, the first one I did after the last tea time was clipping my English Angora rabbits. And Genghis Khan Jr. III and Catherine Taylor asked if hand-operated clippers would be better. Probably. My rabbits are afraid of that kind of stuff. Well, I don't know if they're so much afraid of it as they're afraid of me. Well, I can't help it. So I think the scissors is easier because I know I can turn it and I won't cut them. Jay Mix at Ozark Off-Grid Homestead said they look like very big guinea pigs when they're clipped. He's right, they do. Actually, the Kiki, which I have not clipped, Kiki, I funny. When I had to clip her, and because she was so mad when I first got her, she did look like a guinea pig. I was standing there looking at the big mirror, and I looked at her. I thought, are you sure you're a rabbit? She's funny. And Lucky Robin asked why I don't do their ears, because their little ears are their little AC unit. That's how they cool themselves. Well, a lot of their ear is showing, and it's good. And I always put in, the ice bottles and stuff. I just couldn't do it. That's so beautiful, the little ears with all that floofy on them. So tough they can deal with it. I like the floofy, so don't get over it. The next video, my day continues. This time I had gotten dressed. I wasn't in my jammies. I want to thank everybody who about the information you gave me about the apple tree. I actually went to Praxis, which I can never remember the numbers, so forget that. But he had an apple tree, and he just said, "Whew," with a chainsaw. I went, all right, we like this. So I can cut it. So I'm waiting for autumn, and then I'm going to chop it in half. Hey, if I kill it, it's not like it's producing, 2 apples, and there's too many trees around it. I'm going to get somebody to help me start that chainsaw, and I'm going to go crazy with these woods in autumn. That's it. I've had it. I'm all happy now. She Wolf said rabbits chew on apple wood, and that I can sell the chunks for a good chunk of change. Really? Apple wood? I couldn't believe it. She's right. I went online. I can even sell that stuff. But the rabbits love chewing on it. So I have to have some for them. You know that. That would take about half of it. And I don't know how to say this. Jay Q'd about the drain. He said to use baking soda and vinegar. You know how they foam up? Put that in the drain. He said that would clear it. Has anybody else had any experience using that? Because, we used to do it like, science experiments and show a volcano and, that kind of stuff. But does it really clear a drain? I don't know. I want y'all's opinion on that. That'd be good. And Nancy Ruggieri, if she asked if she could use, like I have, the tires for my potatoes. She asked if I could do that with sweet potatoes. Yes, you can. Any kind of vining potato-y thingy, yes, you can pretty much, you can do that. which I didn't get many potatoes, but man, and I'm not a big potato person. I ate every one of them. That was so good. I wish I had more. And the next video was just a quick update. I couldn't believe the outpouring of support from everyone. Y'all are the best. Absolutely the best. I thank you all for your well wishes and your prayers, and I absolutely love this job. But I said that before, didn't I? I'm just hoping it loves me back. Okay, and I haven't done many videos because of all this craziness that's going on, and I apologize for that. I know people were saying, where are you? Well, I'm still here, but I'm flipping out in the background. So, so that was the end of the videos. Oh well. Okay, so Frida's Garden. I can't reply to your comments. You know, every month I have to do this pretty much. You have to go on Google Plus, and in your settings, and there's videos on YouTube on how to do it. But I can't reply to your comments, and I really want to. You have great comments. Oh, I wanted to ask, 'cause, you know, I can't buy anything. Forget it. I mean, if I've got to save money for feeding me and my animals. And paying my bills. That's it. And I'm barely going to be able to do that. So I was wondering, here's something weird. Does anybody have a computer mouse? I know it sounds so stupid. I looked everywhere, and I save everything off a computer. You know me. I save everything having to do with computers and that kind of stuff. Can't find a mouse anywhere. I mean, none. I cannot find a mouse. I'm very upset about that. So if you have one, let me know. I'll even pay postage just to get it here, because I need another mouse. Because I've got one mouse that I take it to work with my other computer, and I have the thing. It's one of those wireless mouses. I don't care if it's wireless. I don't care. And you know you can't sell those stupid things. So, yeah, I just want one for my home computer so that I can actually work on it without having to use that stupid little pad. I hate that. Because sometimes I'm using like 4 fingers just to try to get something done. That's not good. And this month, I hope to be canning, because I'm getting cucumbers, as usual, out my ears. My tomatoes are not ripening just yet. I'm like, you better get on it here. It's going to be cold soon. But the little ones are, my little ones. And of course, you know, I don't get a chance to save them. I go over there, oh look, and it's in my mouth. So I have to eat that. So I'm going to try to be making bread and butter pickles, because I love them. And they're going to be spears. That'll be different. So I'm going to try canning. I've never canned, so I'm going to be doing this. And yes, I've got all the stuff. I know who I'm watching for all the instructions on canning, so I'll be doing it. And then you can tell me what I'm doing wrong. I'm also going to be cleaning all the family silver. I brought everything, as you know. I brought everything from Orlando, my mom's house, here. And she had given me a lot of silver because I used it back then. I mean, I would have these glorious parties, and I would have my table. It was really cool. I'd go out in the garage, and I'd find paint cans, and I'd find 5-gallon buckets and all this stuff, and I would put them on my dining room table. And then I would take the whole thing and cover it with a huge tablecloth, and then tuck it around everything. And then I'd put this beautiful silver up on different levels with all these different, you know, foods and munchies and stuff. It was beautiful with the candles, and you know, it was absolutely beautiful. But I'm out here on in the cockeyed cottage. I don't do that anymore. I don't need that anymore. So I am going to have to disseminate it to the family, but I'll be cleaning it. And you can, I'll make you help me. Whatever. I'm sure there'll be a lot of other stuff that I'll be doing, but whew, with working and stuff, and it's not a matter of I work that many hours. I'm not used to it. I'm not used to being around people. I live out here in Nowheresville. Nobody comes here. It's always me and my animals, and that's it. So I'm not used to being around people for, like 5 or 6 hours a day. So this has been interesting. But, it's fine. It's good for me. I need it. So I'm pretty much talking all day. Asking all kinds of questions. But, yeah, I'm not used to it. So I get tired. I'm very tired by the end of it. So I come home and I'm like, okay, I need to do this and that. I might get one thing done and I'm done. I can't stand it. So hopefully I'll be getting my chops up. And as I get more used to it, I guess, more used to it, whatever. As I get used to it, I'll be doing better. I certainly hope so. Okay. So yeah, I'll be doing other things. Now here's something interesting. I just looked on it, me. I get on there and I'm busy commenting. I'm not looking at anything else. Well, I happened to glance up, and it said that I had 1,000 subs. What? I almost fell off my chair. I have, last time I looked, I've got 1,007 subs. Oh my gosh, it's time for a giveaway. Which I'm still working on the prize. Alright, well, I'm still trying to come up with a contest. And my Facebook crew are looking at helping me with what kind of contest or whatever that I want to do. And I'm thinking, pictures or, I don't know, whatever. I don't know. I'm not sure what I'm going to do. But the prize will be, and it's only one prize, it's all I can afford, is an Afghan that I made. And like I said, I'm still working on it. Nobody wants that other stuff that I've been messing with. But this one I'm really making. So that will be the prize. And if you don't think that's a good prize, then tough. It's all I can afford. No, I'm sure it'll be good. But, oh my gosh, you mean I'm finished? That can't be. Oh yeah, I didn't do that many videos, did I? That's terrible. I'm going to be, also I'm going to be grooming the little bunnies. And we'll see how they act. Because, I don't prep these things. I just, I prep the stuff for bringing the bunny in. Because I always do that, whether you're watching or not. I always prep the place and go, okay, everybody stand by. And then I bring the rabbit in and just start working on it. Well, I'm going to just turn the camera on. All right, let's work on the rabbits. And I think I finally named the little rabbit in cage 3, which is Under Tempest. I'm hoping it's a girl. I named her Early Gray. I like Earl Grey tea. So I named her Early Grey. EARLIEGREY. Early Grey. I thought that was really cute. Oh well. And I was trying to sell some. Nobody wants these rabbits. They're too much work. So if I could find a kid, a little girl that has, basically in her life she's brushed the hair off all of her dolls, that would be the perfect girl for one of these rabbits. Oh well. So, dang it, tea time is over? Well, okay, no, it's not. I've been working on my website. I've taken the products off because I don't like the way this, the PayPal thing is like you click the button, you go to it, and you pay. What are you buying? Well, Hello? So I got to figure out another way. What I'm thinking about doing is you can, like, I'll put something down there where you can email me and then, say what you want, what color, blah, blah, blah. And then what? And then I'll email you back. If you're going to pay with a card, I'll email you back the PayPal button. I know it sounds crazy, but it might work. I think it will work, actually. But I don't like the way that's all set up. I don't like it. But if you want to pay with check, just mail it, and then, I give you my address and all that stuff. And then you just mail it to me, and I send it out. If I sat on my hands, I'd never say another word. Okay, so anyway, so I took the products off so I can rethink that. But the blog is up. I have 2 blogs on there. I'm very proud of myself. I'm going to try to do it every Sunday. Right now, I've been fooling around with the website, and I'm cooking my week's worth of food. Well, it turns out I had pulled out stuff last week too, and I forgot about it. So I'm doing like 2 or 3 weeks worth of food. I'm cooking like mad in there. And it's just basic junk, that I've already done. What else is going on around here? I don't know. Nothing. Absolutely nothing. So I guess that's it. If I think of something else, then I'll do it. I'll tell you about it in my whatever video I come up with next. Hopefully in that video I'll be sitting. Although I have to clean up my property. I mean, it's nasty. This looks like white trash around here. I mean, it is bad. Like the bunnies, I've been using, excuse me, soda bottles. Well, they still had, like an idiot, I left the label on it. And of course, they love pulling it off and throwing it on the bottom of their cage. Pulling it off, throwing it on the bottom of the cage. They're not eating it. They're just pulling it off. Well, thank you very much. So instead of putting it, in something and taking it in the house, I just throw it on the ground. Oh, it looks like crap. But anyway, I think that's it. I'm going to go and finish making this food, and then I'm going to put my feet up and work on my Afghan giveaway project thing. And I'll get back to you on the next video as to what I'm going to do. Facebook is helping me with what kind of game or, like contest or whatever. So if you want to help out with that, head over to Facebook, One Woman and 2 Acres. That'll be cool. It's down in the description. Everything's down in the description. Oh, and I'm taking everything off Etsy, so don't even worry about that anymore. I'm done. I'm going to do it from my own website. Why should they get any money? So, that being said, I'm going to finally let you go. This has been Mel with One Woman and 2 Acres. Y'all have a blessed day.